Tell me a little. How much is this an exploration of generation and conflicts? You represent a group, and Seth or Mac in the
Well, my character comes from Spain.
Yeah, exactly. We're very international cast in this movie. We should say that first. I'm Canadian, so already Rose is Australian. Yeah, that's it's quite the group. How is it a generational warfare? I think it's actually more about that the people themselves are afraid of growing up. I think it's less about that we hate young people or they hate old people. I think it's more about that young people want to stay young and old people also want to stay young, and and we happen to take it out on each other. I think is more what happens.
Both of us have our own distinct fears of what's ahead. He's sort of hanging on to his youth and wanting to be able to party and have fun and live his life, and I am deathly afraid of committing to sort of having a family and moving on to real life, because I'm pretty good at being a frat guy.
So, you as a producer, why producing the film?
Why?
That's a good question, man. Creatively, our buddies came to us with the idea, and we thought it was really a funny idea, and I related to the characters, and I thought that. Yeah, that was basically it. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it'd make a good movie, is the short answer. Really
cool. Zach, for you, is this like a new adventure, trying comedy? You've done other movies, but this is a more extreme comedy, right?
It is, yeah. I love comedy. I grew up doing theater, and I've always had a thing for comedy, but I think the only real comedies I've liked of recent, Seth has been in most of them. He's really created most of them, so if there was ever a way I truly could put my heart into a comedic role, I'm happy that it could be with Seth.
That's nice. Yeah.
What makes a college culture so important and so attractive to people to go and see movies about comedies happening in that environment?
I think it's for a lot of people just the best time of their lives in a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways, it represents freedom. It's the first time you're away from your parents.
You're on your own, and you're surrounded by tons of other young people, and you're kind of experimenting and figuring out who you are and what you want to do. I never went to college, but I wish I did, man. I've made some movies and TV shows about it. It seems fun.
But you've done really well without going to college, right?
Yeah, I didn't even graduate high school, so.
We sort of went to film college.
Exactly. I went to the School of Life, bro.
School of Life.